Hello, it's Peter here from Pearl Media. This video really is to demonstrate how an SEO campaign by Pearl Media will rank your website, and it will move it up the search positions, not overnight, not even within the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but normally within the first 2 to 4 months. Anyone really who knows what they're doing, who does the job properly, will say exactly the same. If not, they're telling you a lie, so steer clear. Same with people who guarantee things. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to suggest that you are a customer who's looking for SEO services because you're on this page. And what I'd like you to do in the first instance is fill out this Get a Free Website Report. Simply fill the details out there, and myself or one of my SEO guys will report your website back to you, report our findings of your website, tell you what's right, tell you what's wrong. There'll be a quotation there for work, no obligation. It's up to you. When we receive these reports in, 9 out of 10 websites on page certainly are completely wrong. I've made a little list of the norm of what's typically wrong. So for example, the meta information is wrong, and it all starts with research. You've got to research your keywords, and then within that you then put them in your title and your description, and you also ensure your keywords are relevant, or sorry, are prominent within the content of your website. Things like headers, header 1, 2, 3, all the way to header 6. For example, this is a header 1, this is a header 2, this is a header 2. You pick up a newspaper, they've always got a title, and that's exactly what this is. Sitemap, you need a HTML sitemap as well as an XML sitemap. Internal links, so page 1 will link to 2 and 2 to 3 and so on. Alt tags or descriptive text, so when you hover over an image. Keyword ratio, which comes back down to when you've researched, and keyword not within an inner page. Typical example, this is our SEO page. Our primary keyword is an affordable SEO company. There you have it there, and there you have it there. As I always say, the proof is in the eating. So what we would need to do, and really what everyone else should be doing if they're going to do a job, if they're going to do the job right for you, is to make sure your website is search engine friendly, and we call that on-page SEO factors. Once that's all done, depending on the size of your site, your industry, your location, it could take a week, it could take a month, normally a couple of weeks though. We would then start the fun, and we would then start our off-page work. Now you probably think, oh, you're just going to go away and build links. Yes and no. What we don't do is build links just for the sake of it. We believe in generating quality and submitting it to quality. So a lot of off-page work that we do is generating content. So for example, we may go and build a Squidoo lens, or we may write an article in eZine or in Hub Pages or over on WordPress.com. Websites with good page rank, which is a score that Google gives 0 to 10. A new website's got 0 and Google's got 10, for example. And within your category, or sorry, within your industry or niche, we will write an article. Our in-house team of copywriters here in the UK will write an article about your industry and mention your services and link back to your website specifically via an anchor text or keyword that we're targeting for a specific URL on your website, not just a home page but inner page URLs. This in itself is really good. It's twofold in that, one, it's a powerful link back to your website, which as we all know, good links equals a good position in Google. but also more importantly for me, a customer or a potential customer for you will type in a search term. Now, for example, Squidoo, which is a page rank, I believe now of 6, your Squidoo lens will be found. It will be read. It will read perfect. It will be informative. It will basically tell the customer everything that that they need to know about the search term that they've typed into Google or Bing or Yahoo, and it acts as a gateway to your website. So one, you've got a link back to your website, but two, and more importantly for me, is a good user experience. It's an authoritative website like Squidoo or Hub Pages or eZine, and it offers a door to your website, which is great. They then land on your website, continue reading on the targeted page, and they then call you or make an online booking or whatever the option is. We do other things. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and list everything that we do, but what we don't do is do the same thing month in, month out. We prefer more of a strategic approach, so we plan month 1 for month 3, but certainly no 2 months consecutively are the same. I know of many companies, many SEO companies that do that, and to be honest, they don't retain the customers, whereas all of our customers stay with us for one reason alone, really, what we call return on investment. If you are a local customer or a local company and you just want to attract local customers, then we offer a service called local marketing, and one of the services, or the core service for this, is Google Maps SEO. So we will simply register your map or your business within Google Maps. If you go over to our blog, I've created a post on how to do this in case you want to do it yourself, or obviously we can do it for you. Our SEO services include Google Maps SEO or local marketing as standard, because yes, you might be a national company, but you're always going to have local customers. Some of the off-page link building techniques, and I do hate saying link building because we do a lot more than that, but essentially that's what it's known as, and that's what they are. We like to integrate with social media. The web is or certainly Google is looking more for customers or for websites who have relationships with customers and other websites. So rather than building hundreds and hundreds of links for no reason, it's looking at complete relevancy and who's linking in and who's talking and who's tweeting and who's liking. So this is commonly known as social signals, and we do that here as well. Each one of our SEO customers, we manage Facebook accounts, Twitter accounts, YouTube accounts, and everything that we do both on page in terms of, for example, blog posts like this one, will go to Twitter, to Facebook, to Reddit, to StumbleUpon, to YouTube. Anything we do off page, like I've mentioned, the Squidoo, eZine, Hub Pages, there are quite a few. Again, we'll go to social media. There's also bookmarking accounts. They're all aged accounts, not brand new, and it's all done, as you can imagine, it's all done by hand. There are probably around about 35 to 40 off-page techniques that we do. We don't do them all every single month because we like to mix it up, and in all honesty, I'm not going to go into what we do too much because I have a lot of competitors watching my videos and I don't really want to tell them. One thing that I absolutely hate in terms of SEO is packages. Packages, as I say there, are useless. How many SEO or so-called SEO service websites do I go on every single day, and they offer you a package for this, a package for that, and with all due respect, in fact no due respect, how can a company tell you how much they're going to optimize a website for without knowing what your website is, without knowing who your target audience or target customers are, without knowing where you are? It's ludicrous. So we don't package anything. Prices are unique based on A, what you want, and B, your industry and your market and so on. So please don't expect a price off Pearl Media for SEO straight away. We need to do the job properly. We're in it for the long run, and we need to research and then research some more, and then we're more than happy to give you a price. Like with anything we do with web design, we research, we go away to other SEO customers or companies, and we find out what they charge, and we like to do a bit more. We like to be, we're not the cheapest, but we're certainly not the dearest, but we do give value for money. And ultimately, like I've mentioned, if you read through this website, you will see the words return on investment in bold, and they mentioned quite a few times. The way I work, or the way this business is run for our customers, is our services pay for themselves. Where it's a website, it needs to pay for itself over time. Certainly search engine optimization services, if you're selling products, you're making money from the products. We get the products or the services found, you generate more money, and you pay us on the back of it. And really that's how it should be done, not just in this industry, but in most industries, I think. So there we have it. Rather than doing a video like we've got on the homepage, a cartoon, I thought I'd just put this video together. The telephone is always ready, and I'm always happy to speak to anyone, and I'm always ready to help anyone even. So if you wanna get in touch with Pearl Media on info@pearlmedia.com or 0800 002 9922, we'll happily help.